long-legged Mac Daddy ain't as crazy as y'all thought he was. Hey, listen, let me say something to everybody out there. And please spread the word as much as you possibly can, as much as it lies within you to get it done. If you think for 2 hot seconds that you ever going to be defeat the long-legged Mac Daddy with a Sarah Palin or a Mitt Romney or Tim Pawlenty or Mike Huckleberry or Mike Huckabee, you got to be out your mind. Listen, Ronald Reagan wouldn't be able to beat the long-legged Mac Daddy if he rose from the dead. And everybody knew he rose from the dead. He wouldn't be able to beat the long-legged Mac Daddy in the head-to-head contest. Ain't no way. Everybody out there thinking, well, wait till 2010. Yeah, go ahead. You wait till 2010. You'll probably be in jail by then. The only people that are not going to jail are going to be me. Hanley's going to go to jail, O'Reilly going to jail, Beck going to jail, all the rest of them going to jail. The only person who won't be in jail will be me, 2010. This man is not to be taken lightly, and nothing you can do about it. Eric Holder made the decision. I don't know why it's an Eric Holder decision. Why is it that the Attorney General is making the decision about a military matter? Shouldn't that have been left to the Joint Chiefs of Staff? Of course, they're under the long-legged Mac Daddy's thumb as well, so they would have acquiesced and sent the trial over to Eric Holder, and therefore he sends it to New York. Obviously, that would have happened. But all I'm trying to say to y'all is that don't go sleep on this man. Don't you think for 1 second, a year from now, what's this, November now? That a year from now that you're going to have your freedom. I mean, if you are silly enough to sit there and think that come Thanksgiving in the year 2010 that you're going to have your freedom, or that you're going to have your job or your bank account, or that you think you're going to have any of these things you have now, you got another thought coming. And the worst possible thing is to think that somehow or another, well, we can't wait till the 2010 election. We're going to make sure that the Republicans take back the House. What house? Jailhouse? There might be more Republicans in the jailhouse. And by the way, what's this business about sending the detainees down at Guantanamo out to Thompson, Illinois, out to a brand new correction facility out there? Why'd they build it if they only had 100 inmates to send to it in the first place? Why'd they build a doggone thing? What is going on in America? Why'd they build it? You talking about the Republicans going to take back the House in 2010? The only house the Republicans going to take back in 2010 is going to be the jailhouse. And all y'all teabaggers running, well, I can't say teabagger anymore. Somebody told me that's a dirty word. Sorry, I didn't know. I don't hang out with that crowd. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. And you know me, I usually say everything, but I can't tell you what teabagging means. I just can't say it no more. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know I wasn't being ugly or anything. You know, I'm going to be deliberate. I'll be deliberate. The only people that are going to be taking, the only house that the conservatives, other Republicans, or Sarah Palin, or any of that crowd are going to take back in 2010 is going to be the jailhouse. That's the only house they're going to take back. So, I mean, this is utterly ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. I mean, I have never seen in my life, I wish my daddy was alive so I could show him. I said, Daddy, you ever seen anything crazy like this before? I've seen a lot of crazy squirrels, rabbits even. You know, I mean, a whole lot of crazy people, possums and coons down in North Carolina. Crazy mule, had a crazy mule. Wouldn't act right no matter what you did. Feed it, don't feed it, it still won't. But I've never seen anything as crazy as the American populace today that believes that somehow or another that they're going to defeat Obama anytime within the next 40 years on anything. We can't wait to 2010. Let the Tea Party get out there and we'll do it. Oh, yes, we'll take back the House. We figure how many seats can we take back in the House? Well, let's see now. We got the Red Dog District. We got the Blue Dog District. We got the Fat Dog District. Got Fat Cat District. We got all that. Let's see now. Let's count it up. Well, we could possibly take this now. You must be out of your mind. The only house you're going to take back is going to be the jailhouse. You can put your money on that. A year from now, imagine one more year of Obama. Imagine one more year of Obama. There's only one thing you can do. You can listen to what we've said here on the Manning Report. Take down the media and demand to see every last one of his records, his transcripts, his diplomas, not only his birth certificate, but his passport, and anything else with his name on it. And we want to know about these Social Security numbers that he's been using. He's been hanging paper with Social Security numbers. We want to know about them too now. I want to add that to the list. Long-legged, low-life Mac Daddy, a son of a sack of white trash. That's right, I said it. And another thing, this politically correct business, that's another thing. Everything has got to be politically correct. You can't say this. You can't say white trash. You can't say terrorism anymore. You can't say war on terrorism. You know, you can't call them terrorists. You can't speak ill against. You can't identify if it's the truth. You can't say it if it requires language that says this or that or the other. You got to make sure that you don't say anything that offends anybody. I mean, you got to, this politically correct. You can't say he was an alleged murderer. You can't say nigger. You can't say terrorist. You can't say any of it no more. Don't say cracker. Don't say coon. Don't say white trash. Don't say any of it anymore. You got to be politically correct. Well, I'm not. Indeed, let me declare here and now, it is within my power as much as I can. I'm going to be incorrect every time I open my mouth. Cracker! Hey! I'm going to be incorrect because politically correct is killing us. It's destroying this great nation. And we need to reverse the trends. We need to go back, as awful as the language may seem. At least we were American niggas then. We were American crackers. We were American rednecks. We were American trash. But now we're just niggas, crackers, and trash and coons, and we got nothing anymore. I am declaring war on political correctness here and now. You don't like it? You don't have to listen. I like it. Because just the opposite of it is destroying us. Don't call them terrorists. What do you mean don't call them terrorists? Well, we're at war, man. What's wrong with you? Long-legged Mac Daddy, son of a sack of white trash. These sons of sin. Anyway, this is the Manning Report. And I'm James David Manning, and I am not politically correct anymore. And can I get you to join me? Can I get you to, hey! Can I get you to join with me? A number of, radio stations, they don't want to touch me, They don't want the Manning Report. They're afraid they're going to lose their advertisers. They're afraid that not only that, some of them say, well, they're not afraid about the advertisers. They don't want anymore. They don't really care about the advertisers. What they're really afraid of is that the FCC will not renew their license. And that's what's got all these radio stations and television stations, people scared to death to touch the Manning Report. Well, this has got to stop. I mean, it's just got to stop. This political correctness business that's going on, and Obama's Gestapo tactics, his goon tactics. And Obama's not responsible for political correctness, but God knows he's sure using it to the max. Obama is. And it just got to stop. I'm coming out, I'm going to say everything that the political correct crowd don't want to hear. I want to jam it up their noses. That's right. Because there was a time when we were niggas, at least we're American niggas. We at least we're American white trash. Now we're Obama's niggas, and we're Obama's white trash. We're Obama's crackers. We're Obama's rednecks. And we are nothing now that we're his. He owns us, and we have nothing. We don't have America anymore. Well, if it takes strong language to keep America sailing in the right direction, well, I'm going to keep on, and I want y'all to join me. The pen is mightier than the sword. And I'll tell you, our voices are stronger than Obama's marching army. Let's go back to political incorrectness. Outlaw. That's what God said. That's what God said.